Thursday was pretty good. I just hit wrong on that double, and then everything was fine after that. So we got some interesting stuff in terms of volume. So we basically have the top double, top set of 5 for this week and next week, and then we have some back off work from that. It could be 6. I think it's set of 5 coming this week, and then my week 4 is just back off triples. That's it. So some new stimulus coming into the play, so we'll see how that plays into week 4. But I'm gonna say this here, this is one of my heaviest blocks ever in terms of what is gonna happen, because I already know what's gonna happen. I'm already feeling the confidence, I'm feeling strong. Even though my dietitian cut my calories by 200 calories, so it hurts a little bit, but it is what it is. So there's that. I'm not even gonna show Friday because Friday was boring, but on Thursday we benched 265 for 2 sets of 6, which is a huge improvement. I don't think I've done it in more than 1 set at all. And coming up for like last block, kind of overshot the secondary day a little bit. It didn't hurt too much in primary, but it hurt the primary a little bit. So happy with what's going on here. But today's bench is fucking nuts. Okay, we hit this 292 for I think is a set of 4 PR after doing 276 and 286. So that's huge. I don't think we're gonna have a poverty bench whenever we compete next time, so that's massive. And then we did 308 for the fatigue single, which was crazy too. So to have that work going, it's crazy. So yeah, very excited for these next 2 weeks. Like all I can think about now is Monday, what we got on squat on Monday, what we got the following week on. This block is gonna be crazy. So I'm gonna talk about something towards the end of this video, just so you guys can get what's going on these last couple days. I'll kind of show you what's going on, especially with a very huge powerlifting event. The week 2 has been concluded, and we're off to like something crazy happening. All right, I'm not gonna lie. I saw the caps for next week, brother. So just stay tuned. I'll have something special for the week 4. I do plan on doing an edit of sorts, a little cinematography. Holy shit, my bag about to fly off. A little cinematography mixed with some editing and all that kind of stuff. I'll discuss like my editing process in a future video to kind of go over my videography, photography mind of sorts. So there's that. So the big thing I want to talk about is basically what is keeping me motivated, especially since I'm so far out from a competition. I don't really like have one in mind, you know, all this kind of stuff. I'm just having an off season and everything. Honestly, the big thing that's been going right now is that Worlds just happening. So this video is going to come out when Worlds has ended, but you know, I'm just watching all the battles every single day, and I'm just like, I want to get there. As crazy as it sounds, like I want to get there. And I know it's gonna be tough. I know it's a very hard thing, especially with the competition and everyone doing the sport. And I know it's hard, but there's just something inside of me that says that I can make it. And that spark just keeps me going and going and going. Like I just kind of keep telling myself, like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? And all this kind of stuff. So there's times when I don't want to come to the gym at all, and I just want to kind of relax, not do anything. But there's also that backside of my mind that's like, you got to get to work. Like, these are the days that matter the most, kind of thing. And yeah, it's tough, but you know, there's a lot of work to be done. Let me just say that. But you know, lately with confidence feeling so high, all my lifts have been moving with like exception, like abs, like the standard has been raised to a whole nother level. Okay, after this block, there's like, to me, this is gonna sound absolutely crazy, but to me, anything below like 500 pounds on like volume work or sorts is like embarrassing, which is crazy to say. Okay, but it's just like I need to keep raising that standard for myself to continue to get to where I want to be, if that makes sense. So I just gotta keep telling myself that, keep the motivation high, all that kind of stuff, and we'll get there. It's a matter of time. Whether it happens in like 3 years or whether it happens in fucking 13, you know, it does, who knows, right? Like, who knows? It's just, it will happen. And I'm gonna look back at this video one day and I'm gonna be like, damn, it actually did. And I spoke it into. Like, I'm a big fan of manifesting my stuff and manifesting things I talk about. I'm a huge proponent of that. And I'm gonna do it. I'll do it one day. I don't know when, but one day I'm gonna do it. And you can put my name in the hat, but one day I'll do it. And I'll get there. It's tough. It's something I haven't really talked about at all or mentioned, and because, you know, you kind of say these things, you kind of put your goals out there and people laugh at you, make fun of you, they belittle you and all these kind of things. And, you know, I don't really care about that, because this is where I want to go. This is what I want to do, and I'll get there. I will get there. So that's the case there. But that's what keeps me motivated, is just that idea of what if. Like, what if this all happens? What if I do go to Worlds? What if I do become a world champion? Like, what if is the big question. So we'll see, man. But that's the end of this YouTube video. I know it's been a little shorter than most, but rather keep some things fresh, keep you guys interested in what I'm actually putting out there. You know, everything's been different, as you notice. Shout out to Chen, because he's telling me that you need to start switching stuff up and getting more variety in the content. So there's that, and I'm excited to see what happens. You know, I hope you guys enjoyed like the UFC breakdown a little bit, maybe, to my UFC friends, all the fans out there. Well, you know, it's cool. But we'll get more diverse content soon enough. So I'm excited for what the future holds. But until then, this is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. I don't know how many times I say that, but I appreciate every single one of you. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Get your protein in, strive for excellence, and never settle. And I'll see you guys in the next one.